One of the first dispensaries to open in Vista was Tradecraft Farms. The dispensary is coming up on its 4th anniversary. Rex Bauer, the manager there, says he sees growth for cannabis-related businesses in the city.
In the coming years, we might be seeing neighboring cities opening up to storefronts. However, Vista can get ahead of those things by adding places like a lounge, like more inclusive areas for cannabis consumers.
There are 11 dispensaries in Vista, but the city isn't looking to open more. Instead, the city is looking to see what opportunities might exist for other cannabis-related industries, like cultivation, and how those could be managed equitably, especially for people most affected by cannabis prosecution.
The purpose of the meeting is to actually get community feedback, community input from areas that may have been impacted by equitable or inequities within the licensing process.
Vista Council member Dan O'Donnell says when the city opened the permitting process for dispensaries in 2018, there wasn't a lot of information on how to make the process more inclusive.
We were just basically putting them into a pool and then randomly drawing to make sure that people could comply.
In 2022, the City Council decided to have an equity study done, and earlier this year, Vista received a grant from the state for that assessment. SCI Consultant Group was contracted to do the study. At tonight's meeting, the city's consultants will present what they found so far and ask for the community's input for what they would like to see the equity program to look like. Kyle Tankard is the senior consultant at SCI. He says while Black people make up 3% of the city's population, they account for 6% of cannabis-related arrests.
We're continuing to analyze the locations of cannabis arrests to kind of pinpoint specific areas within the city that have been impacted the most.
He says the goal of the report is to help guide the city in establishing an equity program, and that could mean anything from technical assistance to grants or loans. It depends on what the community says their needs are. Back at Tradecraft, Bauer says it's a big step the city is taking.
I have enjoyed to watch the cannabis sector only flourish over the last few years, and I think it's going to be a big step in terms of adding that inclusivity that's needed here in Vista.
The community meeting is at 6 p.m. tonight at Vista City Hall. Alexander Nguyen, KPBS News.